been awesome being with you this past couple of weeks, and thank you so much. We've been receiving lots of comments on our page and backstage, and we appreciate all the comments, suggestions and questions that have been coming our way. This week, as promised, we are going to talk about the philosophy of home economics. What were the guiding principles that backed home economics? Join us. Home economics. Remember, we learned that in 1902, Richard Swallows and a few people in the American Society came together at Lake Placid and formed the American Home Economics Association that gave birth to home economics. The guiding principle behind the association was that they believed that man was born good. Yes, like we were created good. But then the environment that we find ourselves in has led us astray in a way. And so they believe that through education, we should be able to come back on track. Yes, education, hence home economics. Home economics is about family, individuals, and communities. That is it. Quality living. How can we live well? How can we achieve the goals that we set up for ourselves? And then how can we meet the needs that we have as we live every day? Let's look at some definitions of home economics. We will start with Bryan, 1970, and I read. He said, home economics is the study of human and material forces affecting homes and families and the utilization of this knowledge for the benefit of mankind. So he is talking about how we are using the resources that are available to us for our benefit. How do we make sure that the home is a conducive environment for us to live and thrive well? How do we make sure that family members are eating well? They are learning, they are healthy, they're able to share their opinions and become good employers within the environment they find themselves. How can we make sure that we are not polluting our environment? Utilization of resources, yes. How do we utilize the resources we have around us very well? That was that brain behind that definition. But we can't talk about definitions without really looking at what the pioneers spoke about. So according to the American Home Economics Association, 1902, and I read, home economics is the study of laws, conditions, principles, and ideals concerned with man's immediate physical environment and his nature as a social being, and especially relation between these two factors. So they were considering, again, the physical environment we find around ourselves, and the fact that as humans, we are social beings. I mean, we belong to a family, we belong to different associations, be it religious association, professional association, social association. We all want to feel belonged and loved and cared for. We have empathy for each other and we sympathize with ourselves. So they were looking at how do we make sure that the laws we find among ourselves, laws, be it bylaws, be it legislative laws, are guiding us to make sure that we live the kind of life that we want. So that is what home economics is about. How do we make sure that people are working enough? They are not too stressed. They are being productive. They are having quality of life. So if we are creating laws, labor laws, work laws, even at home, what time should we go for siesta? What time are we learning? What time are we playing games as families to bond us? What time are we then studying? What time are we sharing roles and responsibilities among ourselves for people to work? These are what backs home economics. Let me take you to Ghana. What we define home economics as. We say it's an applied science concerned with the development and effective use of human and material resources to meet the needs of the individual. Yes, you listening to me, and of course, myself, family, and community for a better quality of life. So we are looking at how do we help ourselves to develop well? How do we make sure that as an individual you are assertive enough to be able to do the things that you want to do to achieve that quality of life that you so want? Of course, the Maslow's hierarchy of needs guides us. So the physiological needs, the safety needs, the esteem needs, and then we move on till we get to the self-actualization need, which few people do get to that point, but well, we all strive for that anyway. But we all believe that we all have that innate desire to one, be safe, feel belonged, have good communication, that social need being addressed. And that is what home economics is about. So these are the philosophies that are backing us. These are the reasons why our pioneers set up the program. And these are the guiding principles that backs all the projects, programs, courses, activities that are carried out within the home economics program, be it at the primary level, JHS, secondary, or tertiary levels. So you see, home economics, once again, is not just a subject for a subject's sake, or subject that is just something that, oh, I'm not getting something to do, let me just go do. There is more to it than meets the eye, and these are just the tips of the iceberg. Join me same time next week on this channel as we continue to explore further the home economics program. Don't forget to like, share, comment,